Hi, judges. My name is Lex, and I'm the CEO of Bountie. So 16 years ago, I was ranked 8th in the world for a game called Warcraft 3, but I didn't make any money from this. So after I got my exit from my e-commerce startup, Finalists, got together with a few passionate gamers, and we started Bountie. So the esports market is huge, and it's growing 10% year over year, but this is just the beginning. However, only the top 3% of the gamers right now make 90% of the prize money, and the remaining 90%, 97% of the gamers are just wasting time. And the esports market has ballooned to about 2.7 billion gamers. And to democratize gaming, we created this platform for gamers to work, shop, and play together. So think of us like Facebook, but instead of Facebook, we create gaming contents. And what I can do on Facebook is sharing cute photos of my cat with my wife, or I could spend time taking part in tournaments like this to get $10,000 off the prize pool for this tournament. If I'm not great at gaming, what I can do is to take part in quests to get $8 off my first 2 meals, or get 3 times the rewards for the lucky draw entries for a Nintendo Switch. Or I can also earn bounty gold when I complete a quest. So after I complete the quest and I have bounty gold, what I can do with this bounty gold is I can redeem it for products or services via the store, or I can also make a purchase of this gaming desk with the $10,000 that I won earlier from the tournament. So how we make money is simple. First is through transactions. We take a 10% cut off all the tournaments that is hosted on our platform. And secondly is quest. We make between 50 cents to $5 per quest that is completed on our platform. And this is paid by the advertisers. And lastly, the store. We take a 5% commission per order. So we started our platform in 2019 May, and we were acquiring gamers one by one. So by October of 2019, we have about 4,500 gamers. It was still relatively slow. So we discovered a new way for us to acquire gamers, which is through communities. So each time these communities came into the picture, we got in additional 100 to 500 gamers. That helped to fuel our growth from 4,500 to about 26,000 gamers by July. And for August, we will be acquiring about 7,000 gamers just for this month. That is about a 30 to 50% growth in numbers. And this is possible because of our new found channel of growth, which is through band partners like SteelSeries, game publishers like PlayPark, as well as large-scale tournament organizers like Kitaman. So this will bring in thousands of gamers month-on-month basis. And at this trajectory, we should be looking at about 500,000 gamers by the end of next year. So in terms of projections, right now we are still pre-revenue and we're focusing on scaling up our user base. And concurrently, we are also doing our fundraising, and it's expected to close by end of this quarter. So with that, we will be deploying this capital to fuel this marketing and acquisition growth, and also to acquire about 150,000 in revenue by the end of 1 year. So in terms of competitor landscape, we have really strong competitors and incumbent players in the US and in Europe. But in Asia itself, there are no first mover, which Bountie is at this moment. So we have learned from our incumbents and created a platform that is extremely easy to use and provided much more ability for the gamers to monetize. So in terms of team, I started out my entrepreneurship journey by creating a digital agency, building web and app applications for my clients. And then I also had a successful exit from ContactLens.sg. So to my right, there is Chek Ho, our Chief Gaming Officer. He has 17 years experience in the esports and gaming industry. He's also a professional gamer and coach. So there is Cliff, our Chief Design Officer, similar background as myself, but he's more focused on the design element. And lastly, our Chief Business Development Officer, Desmond. He co-founded a regional advertising agency. So we have built a distributed team approach with most of our tech developers and designers based in Indonesia. We have 10 over there. And we also have 2 in Thailand doing business development and user acquisition. So why choose Bountie? First, I think we want to make a difference in this world, in the industry, especially for the 2.7 billion gamers who are just wasting time. And second, throughout the 3 years of running this company, we had multiple mistakes and failures. So if let's say we have mentorships or learnings from other individuals like yourselves, we could be in a much better position. And lastly, we just think that it's much more fun having an esports and gaming company in the party. So thank you so much for your time and attention. This is Bounty. Get paid to play.